Galactic Fisherman rises with the sun, his mind refocused and his spirit rekindled. He picks up his fishing rod, ready to take on the squire's challenge. A new day, a new chance to hook some whoppers. Let's see if these fish are still jumping in their little hot spot. He moves closer to the fishing spot, casts out his line, and waits for the telltale tugging on his rod, determined to fulfill the squire's request. Galactic Fisherman observes the crowded fishing spot, anglers jostling and bumping into one another in their eagerness to catch some fish. He grimaces, shaking his head at the lack of order. Well, that's a right mess. Everyone's trying to fish in the hot spot at once. No room to cast a line with all that commotion. He moves his spot a bit away from the crowd, finding a quieter spot near the edge of the hot spot, but still within range of the jumping fish. Galactic Fisherman feels a strong tug on his line and he grips the rod tightly, preparing for the battle. Ha! Now that's a strong one. This fish ain't going down without a fight. He begins to reel in, slowly reeling in the line and adjusting the angle for an easier fight. Come on now. Not too fast, not too fast. Just let me bring you to the surface, you slippery beast. Galactic Fisherman nods approvingly as he observes the anglers spreading out across the hotspot. Ah, that's more like it. Everyone's given each other a bit of space now. Makes for a much calmer fishing experience. He casts his line back into the water, watching the bobber dance in anticipation of a bite. He appreciates the quiet, focused atmosphere and feels a sense of camaraderie among the fishermen, each of them silently competing but also respecting each other's spaces. Galactic Fisherman rummages through his bag, selecting a few premium fishing baits to use for his next casts. He examines each bait carefully, making sure he chooses the right one for the current conditions. Ah, these ought to do the trick. A bit of premium bait should get those fish biting in no time. He attaches the chosen bait to his line, making sure it's secure and properly presented. With a satisfied nod, he casts out into the water, expecting good results from the premium bait. Galactic Fisherman grins as he reels in multiple flounders, admiring their flat bodies and silvery scales. Well, would you look at that? Flounder after flounder in the net. Seems like they're quite fond of this premium bait. Not a bad day's catch at all, if I do say so myself. He carefully places the flapping fishes in a separate bucket, separating them from the others he's caught so far. Galactic Fisherman takes a moment to reflect on his progress, a sense of accomplishment mixed with a slight sense of weariness. Well, 10 fish down, 5 to go. Not bad, not bad at all. These flounders are putting up a good fight, but I can feel I'm getting the hang of it. He glances at the squire, noting their satisfied expression, and allows himself a small sense of pride in his fishing skills. While he's tired, he still has enough energy to continue. He takes a quick breather. Galactic Fisherman reels in the catch, half expecting another fish, only to find a tarnished old sword. Well, what in the blazes is this doing tangled in my line? It's just a rusty old sword, but it looks like it's seen better days. I'll save this one for later. He places the sword in his bag, carefully making a note to examine it later, before returning his attention to the fishing quest. Galactic Fisherman glances up from his fishing rod and spots another player nearby, giving him a friendly thumbs up. He chuckles and returns the gesture, appreciating the acknowledgement. Well, looks like I've got a fan. Always nice to see fellow fishers taking notice of a good catch. He smiles beneath his beard and focuses back on his fishing, feeling a sense of community among the anglers. Galactic Fisherman reels in the 15th and final fish, a sense of satisfaction washing over him. Well, there it is! The final fish, just like the squire asked for. It's a bit tiring, but I reckon I've still got some energy left to turn in this quest. He carefully stores the catch in a separate container, making sure the fish are secure and ready for the squire to examine.
Aha! So glad you came back. And look at those fish. But that's not as important now. Something happened with Peronelle. She's gone mad. She stopped talking and eating. She'll do nothing but fish. I think you inspired her, and while that's a great thing, it also aggravated her condition. Stubborn old fisher. Why won't she rest? The fish aren't going anywhere. It's like she wants to suffer, and I have no idea why. Yes, please do. Without Peronelle, well, I don't know what, but that's the problem. This could make her fall lost. You go and convince her to rest.
Galactic Fisherman approaches the squire, his face now marked with a hint of concern. Wait a moment, squire. Ya mentioned something about the head mistress of the fishing squires? What's going on with her exactly? Galactic Fisherman wrinkles his brow, concern deepening in his eyes at the news of the headmaster's condition. That's a worrying situation. Fishing without rest and an obsession over one fish that injured her? Sounds like she's off the rails.
Nice to see a friendly face, even if I have sad news. The order of the Seekers of the Questing Bass might be dissolved once and for all. Peronelle completely lost it. Catches fish after fish, beautiful fish, and then throws them back. She won't eat or barely even talk to me. Be my guest. But words won't work. Her wound, it never heals, you know? Gets worse and worse. She tries to hide how bad it is, but I can tell. People can only tolerate so much pain. And after this many centuries, she is finally reaching her limit. I fear she is on the verge of becoming lost. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is to fish. You, me, or Ashima? If we fish as madly as she does, then maybe she'll take notice. So yes, you are right. We can do something. And it's something we all know and love. Let's do it. Go for the big fish, as many as you can reel in.
Galactic Fisherman nods deep in thought. He considers the challenge ahead and realizes that taking a rest might be the best course of action right now. Aye, a break seems like a good idea. Bigger fish, eh? That's no easy task, but I reckon I've got the skill set for it. A short rest should help me gather my thoughts and prepare for the hunt. Galactic Fisherman finds a suitable spot for a little camp and sets up a small area for rest. He starts a small fire, its crackling flame casting a warm glow around him and the surrounding area. He takes a seat on the ground, his back leaning against a rock, and allows himself a moment to just sit back and rest. The sounds of the night settle over him, the crackles of the fire and the gentle breeze the only thing audible at the moment.